What's going on, you guys? It's Realm Seed here, and we are actually back in Minecraft today, checking out another add-on here. And today, the add-on we're going to be checking out is actually the Blocks Update, which we have the guide right here. So we're going to pop back into first-person mode here, and we're going to open this up. Now, I will warn you, there is some music that goes with this, as I'll show you here. I don't think you can toggle it off. I don't know why it's in there, but all right, let's get going. See, there it is. And then how to play. So we've got block types. It says pro tip, use a stone cutter. This add-on adds 5,000 plus block variations. Every single block works with mostly any texture pack. So we will probably be testing that out here with my favorite texture pack so far, which would be Conquest here in a little bit. So block types, we've got a lot here. Okay, and then furniture types, we have different kinds of furniture. We'll see if some of those are actually usable. And then connective blocks. All right, so it offers 125 connective blocks. Each fence block in this add-on has the fence connective abilities. The most notable connective blocks are the log pillar blocks. Okay, we'll check that out. These can be connected in any direction, making it so you can create more realistic tree branches and or intricate designs in your builds. Okay. So let's go ahead and get out of that so that I can actually hear myself think a little bit. And let's start checking out some of these blocks. Now, obviously, we're not going to be able to hit all of these because there are 5,000 of them, right? The 5,000 plus. So we're going to try to hit as many as we possibly can here. So it told us that we want a stone cutter. So we'll grab one of those here. Let's move this back up. So we're going to go ahead and grab a stone cutter. We'll come back here. Now, I was a little curious here. I did happen to watch Echo Soldier actually just did a review on this as well. If you want to check that out, I'll leave a link to his channel down below. But his seemed laggy, so I want to see if ours also seems laggy. So let's go ahead and get out of this here. And then, let's see here. If we scroll down, let's keep scrolling down. Actually, I wonder if it's, let's see here. Okay, so here we have decorative stone. So now we start getting into the extra blocks. So let's go ahead and grab a stone brick vase. Let's get rid of that. So we've got all kinds of stuff here, guys, that we can start going into. So let's just do a simple brick medium pillar here. Stone brick pillar large. Like I said, we're just gonna be checking out some of these different blocks here today. Diorite pillars. And then of course the mud brick pillar large. Let's check out that. Oop. And what else do we have? It's gonna be really hard to know where the stuff is at, huh? So let's actually just go ahead and grab do we have any? Let's see here. Oop, that's not what I wanted. They talked about logs. Okay, so we got a bunch of base materials. So if you're in creative, probably try to focus on the more natural blocks, like the more original ones. Like here we have logs, over here, there's decorative stone. I assume that the walls, yes, we're gonna have a billion different walls here, so you're really just gonna have to click through and kind of find what you want to find. But we are gonna take a look at some of these as well here. So let's just say most people like to build an oak, so let's just check out what we've got for oak options here. We've got okay, so we've got oak log medium pillar. We've got stripped dark oak log fence railing, and we do have some roofing. We'll get into that in a little bit here. That's kind of cool. All right, let's test out what we got here so far. So we've got a stone brick vase here, so let's place that down. And of course, my next question is going to be, can we actually put some flowers into it? So let's grab a poppy here, and you can in fact plant a flower into it. Now if I right click on it, it does nothing. If I grab a shovel, can I? Yes, you can in fact dig it out, I guess, but I don't think it gives you the flower back the way it looks. So the vases do work. So let's check out the brick medium pillar here. Okay, so they're just gonna stack like that, which if you're doing like an industrial style build or something, might be kind of cool. Okay, see there, it did something weird. I'm gonna try that again. Okay, I'm not sure. I don't want it if it's gonna be laggy. And I'm not gonna lie, it's being a little odd, but so that's the stone brick large pillar. So you can see here that the pillars are just gonna simply stack on each other. There, I mean, you could build them like that, but you're gonna have a little bit of weird stuff going on with some of these here, just with the size differences, I think. So diorite pillars here. Yeah, so it is being a little strange. I would say if you're gonna use this, use it with caution if you got a lot of other add-ons on, because it does seem to be a little laggy. Which I'm not really sure why, because, yeah. On my computer, I should be having no lag whatsoever with just, you know, a simple add-on like this running. Well, these are very fancy. You could do something really nice with these here. Okay, and so this is a railing here. So this will, in fact, connect to the outside, which is nice, really nice, actually. So if you wanted to do, you know, something unique with it, could be kind of cool to, you know, to make something very unique out of this. Now, I do like, of course, I have to mention this. I do like, these are blocks, guys. These are not entities, which is awesome. I love that so much. But there are so many of them that it might be, you know, it is a 38 megabyte add-on here, so it's quite large. And then, of course, let's actually look at some logs here. So we've got a ton of different logs, guys. So many different logs options to choose from. So here's a oak carved log cross decor. So that's a mouthful to say, but this is basically what it looks like. So you have different kind of engravings in the wood. And of course you can go this way with it as well. It does still look pretty good. Let's see here, what do we all got here? We've got pillar tops, which is kind of nice. So you could decorate some of that, or to throw it on something like that, make something unique. Man, I always forget to set the weather so that it doesn't do that and cause a bunch of ruckus. All right, so then we've got that's kind of nice. So we got all different kinds here of you know, designs. Like, it's not just this cross design. We also have, here's ovals, which is nice. So you can just really go through there and take a look at some of this. And then of course we've got fences here, so we'll look at that here in a second. So all different kinds of toppers here for pillars. And we got all kinds of railings here. Here's a nice different wood type here. Strip decor. Or stripe, sorry. Jeez, did I say strip? Stripe. Crimson carved log stripe decor. And then another stripe one there. Here we got diamond. So you can take a look at that. Different design there. So really pretty cool, actually. Lots of different designs here, lots of different choices. You know, we've got things like bamboo fences in. We'll go into the fences a little bit here. So they're very, very cool. Of course, we've got... Okay. We can't mix and match the way it looks. Let's take a look at that a little closer here. I want to make sure I hit most of the log stuff here. We've got a ton to cover, guys, today, so I'm going to try to keep this a little shorter here, which there are so many. I mean, look at all these options here. We got an oak pile log. Okay. Let's scroll down here some more. We just have so many different options for different stuff here. So here's our fence gate. So let's see here. It does not in fact connect with that either. We can't directly place it on there, so a little odd indeed for some of this fence stuff, but not terrible. So here you see a bunch of different patterns for wood, got all different kinds here. This one, the art, was it arc? Yeah, is maybe my favorite so far. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. All right, so let's actually take a look at some more of the fences here. So here we have a ton of different kinds of fences. And, all right, so I'm just looking here at some different options that we actually have here. And, you know, there are some really nice looking ones. Okay, the fences do interconnect, though, between railings, which is really nice. But again, the gates do not work. Now, I assume that entities cannot get through there, but something that they could maybe look at in the future is getting those gates to connect there. But yeah, really pretty cool here. One thing that I did want to look at, do we have any kind of, we talked about furniture here. Well, where am I at here? No new beds the way it looks. Just scrolling through here a little bit. Do we have anything new for chests? No. Does not look like it. Okay, so here we have all the items. So here's where you can find a ton of the pillar tops, apparently. I mean, look at all those. We also have lamps. Now, do the lamps work? That's the next question. Oh. They do, in fact, work. Very cool. And it's just a simple right click to get those to turn on and off, which is really, really nice. Okay, and then we did have a bunch of different furniture stuff. I just want to scroll down here. Doesn't look like we have much. Is there different kinds of stone? No, we're gonna have to probably grab the stone cutter for some of that. Stairs here. Do we have any kinds of stairs? Okay, so your rooftops are gonna be listed in stairs. So let's say that I want a nice oak, mossy stone brick roof tile here. So let's go ahead and see here. Okay, they do interconnect nicely, which is very, very good. Let's say that I wanted to turn here. It does turn very well. Okay, and then let's actually just see here. Can we use these as stairs? I know a lot of people like to use these as stairs. So let's go ahead and try. Nope, you're gonna have to jump. It does not allow me to go up naturally there. So, but they do look good. They do look really, really good. Okay, so the roof looks really good there. Copper, we all kinds of new copper designs here, which this is really nice. I like this. I like that. You could do some cool builds with that. Trapdoors, anything? Okay, here under fences looks pretty good. Walls, of course, we've got a billion different walls here. Let's take a look at what do we got here. It's sandstone wall arc. Let's just check out some of these here. So we got the arcs. So you'd almost have to go in here and go like wall, or here, let's go like this. Oops, sandstone. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, let's go like that. So we got regular sandstone walls. We got the arc. We got the sides, the middles. Okay, let's just check out some of these here. So let's start with a basic wall. Those connect. These are the regular walls. Now, what does a wall middle look like? Okay, you could do some interesting things with that. Right. I'm not entirely sure how you'd make this work here. They do seem to float above, almost like they are a slab or something. So I wonder if you were to place this in between, would it then... Okay, so there you go. So that is very, very nice there. So if you place these in between here, you could cap that off, or you could put a little arch in there. So let's try the side ones. Kind of does the same thing. Yeah, very, very cool. This might be... I don't know what happened there. Is it... Oh, does it change based on my direction? Oh, okay. So I'm... Okay. So what I'm seeing here is actually a way to make... Can you hang chains off of those then, I wonder? You guys see where I'm going with this? So if I grab some chains here... sideways does not work. Let's go up another one here. A couple more. Oops. Then I gotta go. Oops, that's not right either. There we go. I'm just wondering. Okay, it's gonna look weird. It's gonna look weird. Even if I'd imagine, even if I grab a lantern here and place it on there, yeah, it's still gonna be floating. A little disappointing in that regard, but now can you, I wonder. Oops. Man, I'm having all kinds of trouble with that today. Nope, still gonna be floating. A little unfortunate, but you could put that there and attach it like that for a nice lamp design, which is really, really cool. That looks really, 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 really cool. And we could actually put a little arch in here like this, do a nice little decorative design. We could come over here like this, throw another arch in, do another wall right here and down here. Now, can we actually, I have another idea. Sorry, the builder in me is coming out here, guys. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Also not what I wanted. Also not what I wanted. Okay, I'm a little confused as to where I need to be here. I will get this. There we go. So there you go. You could have a little doorway now. Look at that. I really, really like the walls, guys. Walls are probably my favorite part so far in this entire add-on. So, very cool. I like that a lot, actually. So what we did actually see was not glass, but glass panes. We have 10 billion different kinds of glass panes in here, guys. Everything you could ever possibly want. I mean, look at all this stuff. I mean, oh man. I mean, it's actually pretty crazy at the amount of glass panes that this thing offers. And of course you can adjust the way that they are, like the way that they're facing, the rotation, just by you rotating your body. So really, really cool, guys. And I wonder here, let's take a regular glass pane. Does this connect? No. Okay, it does not. But, let's see here. Do we have just a... Okay, we even got different stuff for iron bars here. I was just curious if this would connect. So like, let's say I grab some prismarine here. And I just went the same direction for all of them. Nope, it does not look like it does. Are in fact solid, and you get a little bit of weirdness with the decorative logs there, but at least on that one, on the spire one, the circular one. And okay, we got iron crates here. Not really sure what we would use these for, but they're just a different block here. Could be kind of cool for a futuristic build. Let's go check out the stone cutter here. I'm already blabbing for 20 minutes here about, so oh, I guess if we're gonna use this, it'd be helpful if I didn't get rid of my stone. Let's see here. All right, so it doesn't look like we have too many extra options in there. So what about, let's go here, let's go to cobblestone. Do we have anything extra for cobblestone? We do, okay. So this is where we're gonna be able to make the walls, the roofs, and the pillars here. It did talk about logs. Am I right? Let's just grab some basic wood here. Throw this. Can I throw this in here? Okay, this is where you're gonna make all of your different kinds of wood types here. So really, really simple and intuitive. I like that, actually. It doesn't take, you know, something crazy to be able to make this stuff. They're just for decoration, you know, and I really, really like that. So I know it talked about furniture. So there are chairs in here, of course. So here we've got some spruce chairs. Let's take a look at them. Okay, a little chair, but it is of course usable. So there we are, sitting on the chair. We're doing some creepy stuff with our head there. Okay, and sneak to stand. So pretty cool. We've got different kinds of chairs here. Some with armrests too. Okay, it looks a little bigger. Let's check out with our skin here. It actually looks really good. Yeah, it actually fits very, very well. So I like that a lot, actually. Let's look at, I believe there's no new doors there that I really saw. Wool types, nothing really new. So yeah, so basically you're just gonna have to scroll through, grab different basic materials, you know, like mossy cobblestone here, and just come on over to their stone cutter and throw it in there, and you're gonna be able to see all your different options there. And of course grab some different recipes to be able to make some of the furniture and stuff. But what about slabs? Got anything different in here? Got some vertical slabs. Sandstone. Okay, that's all looking pretty normal. We already checked out the copper. Kind of jumping all over the place here. Concrete. Nothing really new in there as of now. We could just go ahead and look at all as well here. Just scroll down, scroll through. So yeah, again, a lot of blocks here, and the only ones that really have seemed to be lagging a little bit for me was the pillars, and I don't really know why. It seems a little odd to me, but let's just keep scrolling through here. Make sure that I think I covered pretty much everything here. This is so cool. Anyway, let's keep scrolling down here. Let's get through all these potions. I want to make sure that I kind of hit everything that I needed to hit here, and then we're going to check out the texture pack here that I was talking about. So yeah, so we've got pretty much all the same stuff. This is from a different add-on that I've got there called, what is it, World Builder? I think this is a toolbox from that as well. So here we've got some different item frames. We've got well, clusters of flowers there, which is kind of cool. Was that in a base game? It might be in base game. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen those before. So all kinds of windows, tons and tons of windows, tons and tons of variations in blocks. So if you wanted to add this, I mean, it is quite large. If you're on console, like I said, I mean, on my realm, I think we have something like, I don't know, just over 20 add-ons running at once. I grow a little more concerned for my console users out there for the size of things, but it really shouldn't matter too much. But like I said, this is the only add-on besides my world builder one and the animation one I have running right now on this world. And some of the stuff did seem a little laggy-esque. So, and this did just come out, so there could be a, you know, a quality of life update as well in the future. Here we have tables. I want to look at that. I'm just kind of rambling here as I'm scrolling. And yeah, I'm hoping that they, you know, maybe optimize it a little bit more or something like that would be nice in the future. I'm sure they'll look into it. And of course, if you want this add-on, go ahead and look down in the description below, because I'll have it linked down there as well. And yeah, it looks like we've pretty much hit on most of the stuff here. We've got just so much different stuff. Just so many different variations of blocks here. Ooh, that's loud. Yeah, so I mean, we've got a lot of different variations of stuff here. But it looks like we've pretty much hit most of it. We've got crates here as well. We can look at those. Oh, here we go. Here's some more stuff. We've got drawers and dressers. So we'll look at those here quick as well. And then let's go ahead and place this down. This down and this down. Ooh, that's big. And then the mangrove large table. So the question is, can we in fact set stuff on top? We can. I like that. Oh. See, that was a little odd. I placed this down. I hit it. Now it's good. I placed it down. It did a little lag there right away, so look at the, what is this here? The dresser. Oh. Okay, be aware of that. You can just keep placing them down. Well, and they block, or they drop as full. Oh, you can't even open them. Okay. Okay. Can't open this either. Okay, so you can't really store anything in there. So just purely decoration is what those are for. And one thing I did want to look at here is if I stack regular blocks. Let's try to stack them quickly. Okay, did you see that there? a little odd, not gonna lie. We do get some weird minor lag spike. Alright guys, here we are back in the world here, and I have applied the Conquest texture pack. I will give you guys a little disclaimer. I use this as a chance to switch over to this. My computer completely froze after we did the yeah, see, we got rid of this entire tower. Computer completely froze. I couldn't do anything. I had to force restart. So just forewarning, if you do use this pack, be aware it might cause some issues with performance. I don't know if that's the issue or what. I almost think it is, but I will show you. This is cool. It does work with this texture pack. So I know this is a popular texture pack. This is personally my favorite texture pack. At least it's the one that we use on our realm right now, because we have a medieval RPG with some slight fantasy aspects to it, which this pack is perfect for that. But you can see here that it does in fact clearly work with this entire texture pack here. So everything looks really good actually. And like I said, it looks good. It's just I'm a little concerned about the performance. If it wasn't for that, I would 100% add this to my realm right now. But I don't trust it. I don't like that it did freeze the entire PC like that. And yeah, so anyways guys, thanks for checking out this add-on here today. I think overall it's good. Just be aware of the performance issues that may come with it there. I will leave links down below in the description. If you guys have any other packs you'd like me to review, please leave them in the comment section down below and I will check them out. Other than that, please consider subscribing to the channel here. It helps me out a ton. Like I said, we're trying to grow this channel quick. And leave me some likes down there too. Comment for sure. Let me know what you like about this pack, what you don't like about this pack, and tell me what your experience is with it performance-wise. Does it actually, you know, make your game lag if you have it? Does it not? Is it just something with my game here where it did something weird, or does it actually do that for multiple people? Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.